Welcome to another episode of Upliftment for the World. I'm Joy Foster from High Vibes with Joy. I channel Divine Source Energy, and this is my weekly channeling for the public. Today is Sunday, May 10th, 2026. I'll go ahead and connect in and see what we get for this week. I would love to connect in to Divine Source Energy for my highest good and the highest good of everyone watching at all times. Welcome in persons all around the world. We are delighted to be here, speaking through our dear Joy's lips. Our divine channel, Joy Foster, is translating the impulses, the vibration that we are sending to her into the English language for the public arena. What it is for each of you to receive. So there is a difference here between knowing and experiencing. And we want to focus on this topic today. So think about the way you were raised by your parents to quote unquote know right from wrong. For the most part. And one might say, well, if I would have known better, or I know better than this. So with that, there's a little bit of morality that is present. So let's set that to the side, because this is not about what is right, what is wrong. And this is not about helping one distinguish feelings of guilt here. But now let's come over here to these concepts of how one is creating their own reality based on their vibration, which is their dominant emotion. So that is the premise, the foundation here for this work that is Joy's purpose. And that is what she is translating here for persons in their personal divinely channeled sessions, which are conversations that go back and forth between the recipient of the session and us, divine source energy, through these translations. Or if it is for the general public here, or through a class, which is a group setting that Joy holds virtually, or Joy does her own personal sessions. She records them, she listens to them later. And yes, she does interact, but she is also operating from an elevated state, so she cannot receive it in full form. So what we are showing you is how our divine channel operates and what her purpose is. And then on the other hand, we are showing you what this work is producing. So there's a difference between knowing that you are creating your reality by your dominant emotions and experiencing this and being intentional about it. There will never be any shaming or blaming. That is not the intention here. But it is to immerse yourself in the experience. So we have taught through different perspectives, different angles, that one is to be intentional about focusing their energy here on heart center and operating from safety and security, because the default setting is the fear-based mind, identifying with the mind, thinking that is who you are, and you are the thinker of your thoughts, and these thoughts are produced by you. But as you are understanding that you are the spirit of you, and you are connected here into soul, well, you are inviting your mind to be next to you. Your mind is but your assistant. It is not who you are. It is not your identification. And your mind is performing its function. It is on an automated loop here, and it's just producing thoughts and delivering these thoughts to you. You are the spirit of you, and you are evolving through your mind. So you are using this body and this mind as tools. They are temporary, this go around. But you are the spirit of you. And when you cease to exist, this go around in the physical, the spirit of you goes on. It does not get extinguished here. So you are here in this human suit to expand your consciousness awareness. Each of you planned out your destiny. You made agreements with other souls as they are in the physical to play parts for you and you for them. You are practicing even energetic exchanges here within self and with others. None of this is random. Everything is for you. You are creating your own reality. This is not a large reality that all of you are in. Each of you are creating your own reality, and you are side by side with everyone else. And in that reality, you are playing parts for each other. And you are either operating from your fear-based mind, or you are being intentional, and you are operating from your safety and security. And you know that you are the spirit of you. So the point we are getting at here is to be an intentional, deliberate creator here of your reality. So there's a difference between knowing this information and being it, experiencing it. It is like, as a child, you can be standing from a distance and you can be watching somebody coloring or writing their ABCs, or you can be coloring and writing your own ABCs. Because if you are off to the side and you are aware of this information, but you are not stepping into it and becoming one with it, you are operating from ego. And this is fear-based. Now, we're not saying that you should not be an observer and you should not stand back with your energy and acclimate. That is not the point here. But there is a distinction between knowing and being. That is the point that we are making here with this tutorial today. You are each creating this all through your dominant emotions that you are practicing. So be quite gentle here with self. It is to identify as being divine, having a human experience. You are the spirit of you. And your mind is your assistant. And you are leading your dear mind. Your mind is quite valuable. But as you are leading from your soul connection, well, now your mind, this tool, this creation box, it is creating from safety and security, rather than you spinning around like a dog chasing its own tail in this default setting, this fear-based mind, looking to that as your identification, thinking that you are your mind. And now you are creating from fear, from insecurity, from doubt, from scarcity, from lack. So it is to catch yourself when you fall back into that and gently guide your mind back here and become centered here in heart center. Here you are basking in the glow of your soul. Here you are creating your reality by intending to create it rather than floating around and following these fear-based tendencies. You're being intentional here. And you are feeling peaceful. You are feeling comfortable. And you are soothing yourself when you feel anything but that. And this way you are evolving through your dear mind and you are expanding your consciousness awareness. And soothing yourself does not mean getting a sweet treat and getting that temporary high or taking a substance here to alter the chemical reactions in your brain. That is avoiding these emotions. There is no shaming here. We are just showing the differential. So to soothe self, you are anchored here into your safety and security, and then you are in surrender mode. You don't need a solution. You don't need a quick fix to feel better right away. You are sitting with all versions of you that felt crummy. And you are soothing you. And you will have a breakthrough. So it might take 5 minutes. You are not sitting in that emotion. You are sitting in safety and security, and then you are soothing that emotion, which is all versions of you that felt that emotion. These emotions, they will circle back around, and they will be presented to you in situations, and persons are carrying out these parts for you. You made agreements with them in the heavens as you were planning out your destinies. Immerse yourself and be And with this, we shall depart. All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.